Connect your favorite controller for the best experience. Well, I don't have my favorite controller. If I did, I would have had my Batman Arkham City Limited Edition PlayStation 3 controller with the light-up lights. Alisa is a retro survival horror game made by and currently at the time of this writing published by Casper Croes. I'm sorry if I mispronounced the last name. I saw the game during one of the Steam demo events as I was looking for horror games to play. Well, just straight up horror isn't my go-to. Games in the survival horror genre, most notably Resident Evil, are some of my favorite games. So while I was looking at the screenshots for the game, it was giving me that feeling that it would be something I'd be interested in, something I would like, so I gave it a try. I didn't know much about the story of the game while playing it, so I looked it up later. You play as an agent named Alisa. I guess while she was hunting down a wanted criminal, she ended up in an old Victorian mansion. The mansion is filled with doll-like enemies. Alisa wakes up on a bed in a room and wearing a dress that she's not too familiar with. I started the game after waking up in the room. As soon as I stood up, I got the feeling of old Resident Evil games. Tank controls.
I need to get out of here.
You sure do. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh no. Tank controls. My favorite. I checked the nightstand to find a gun, keys, and a note left for me. Anything in that drawer? Oh, I have a gun? I better take it with me. And a key might come in handy. There's also a note. I only did what I was told, but the gun is a little gift from me. Welcome to your new home. I went into the next room and found something rather interesting. Oh no.
Excuse me.
Nope, not dealing with this bull. If I learned anything from Resident Evil, you just skip over that part. After running out of the room, I walked around the dollhouse, checking to see if any of the doors would open. I so happened to find a room with an interesting character.
Hey, you!
What?
No, don't shoot. I can help you.
Who
What?
are you? What is this place?
What?
My name is Bo, and this is the dollhouse.
The dollhouse? No, really? What's going on here? And why am I wearing this dress?
Can you cut, please, and
Yes.
tell me why am I wearing this?
Well, can't help you with that. But if you can bring me some tooth wheels, like this one, I might be able to exchange them for some extra firepower.
Hey, don't fool me, puppet.
Tooth wheels or nothing.
Fine.
Someone's a little aggressive.
Welcome.
A Tommy gun? Addresses? Items? Wow, we got a real currency going on in this game. So this is like my own personal save room. Which means... What did you just pick up? I will have no idea what the hell you picked up. Maybe it was ammo. We're really playing like classic Resident Evil. So basically this guy works as the merchant guy in this game. Throughout the game, we have to give him these little gears that you get from enemies to buy new guns, outfits, ammo, and health items. Also, the dresses that you can buy in this demo actually have stats like faster reload and a better defense. So I think dresses in the full game will have different stats, you know, so you can kind of pick your favorite, I guess, outfit or dress to wear, you know. Also, you can see how many gears you have in the shop menu or in your inventory. Also in this room is a big closet where you can store items, I guess. God, look at those pixels. Is that ammo? A box of .45 ACP bullets. Wow, hell yeah. I totally understand what that meant. This uses 32, so it's probably not going to be relevant to me. There is an eerie skeleton in this display case. Oh, it's a storage. Got it. It's locked from the other side. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, she hit me. She hit me. I went down the stairs to see a nice painting, only to see something out of the corner of my eye. A beautiful painting. What is that? What is that? What was that? Oh my god, that is terrifying. How do I check my health? That's my health. Okay. Just an old oven. Huh? The food on the table is made of wax or something. Looks quite real. Oh no, that's a big baby. That's a big baby. There's a thing filled with stuff. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no 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 no. After running around for a few minutes in the kitchen, I went back into the closet to grab the block that I saw earlier. Running out of the kitchen and back into the main hall/room. Running down the hall, I enter a room with a puzzle waiting for me to solve. There's some kind of wooden puzzle attached to this pillar. A smaller handle is stuck on one side. It looks like a key I should get. Oh. Okay. I spent like several minutes trying to solve this puzzle. It took me a bit. Done. Ooh, only took me a little bit. The door is buried with chains and a lock. This doesn't seem like an ordinary lock. Something fits here. There's a metal label on the top that says, "To the house of..." The last word is missing. I wonder what they locked away in here. Maybe a way out of this place. I should get open somehow. Well, I do happen to have this key. Can't use it here. A letterbox. Wonder if this fits. Wait, what did it say? The door is chains. This doesn't... Something fits in here. There's a mantle to the house of... Okay, so... We got... What fits in here? I-P-A-U-I-P. What was that guy's name? I don't know. I'm gonna need more letters before I can do this one. Okay. My health is not looking good. Well, it's sorry for the most part. I've been everywhere, so I'm gonna have to go into the next room. After leaving the room with my newfound key, I run around the floor looking for a door to open. I ran into a dining type of room with more of the doll-like enemies. I saw a door and I ran to it. I'm about to die. Those things are like really fast. What is that? A strange shaped glass pot is floating on the water. There's a piece of paper inside that reads, "Why'd you turn the soil into water and lock us up in the dark? It doesn't matter anymore. We are glass now and the water's our home. Please someone bring us to the wide ocean so we can swim free forever." Whatever the hell that means. It's locked from the other side. Great. I didn't really come up with a plan. Because like with Resident Evil, you know, you don't start with like really fast things on the floor. Is that ammo? That's my ammo. Yep. It's locked. The shape lock is like an eye. Left hand key. I don't think it would work. I would need specifically like a key for that door. Like if we're talking about like this is like old Resident Evil rules, then it like if it doesn't. What the fuck is down there? What the fuck was that? I don't know that man. There's a letter box and a note line here. The note reads, "We locked up Edison. He went too far. Too many patients died from his mindless experiments. Worst of all, he called it fun. Now he can die there alone in his house of fun." It's fun. It's fun. The house of fun. That's what the house of fun. There's here by large spears. It looks like there's medallion holds for them. But I'm pretty sure there's someone down there. It's really gonna make me do this. After checking out the two rooms, I ran back to the first floor. Looking through the map, I had been pretty much everywhere at this point. Ground floor. I've been nearly everywhere. So I have to find another thing with a cube. I looked around a bit more and found the right door, or should I say the left door. Get it? Because you use the left-handed key for the right door. Never mind, just go back to the gameplay. Oh, wait. There's a left hand. It's unlocked. I might have accidentally clicked on the wrong one. There is a whole makeup set on the table. This must be some woman's room. This bathtub is clean but feels a bit wet. This closet is filled with clean sheets and towels. I could use some of them as a bandage in case those monsters hurt me bad. Can you use one real quick? Cause you was in big danger. Oh, nice, cool. All right, well, nothing else useful here. I don't look so well. Nice observation, me. It's very dark outside. Found a letterbox. Okay. So, we know it's his house of fun. So all we have to do is get back down to that one room. This is gonna be a real pain in my ass to do, because they're all awake. Also, I found this one room with an elevator. It didn't work, sadly, but I wish I could edit where to when she like pulled the lever thing, right? You know, it just like sends her straight down. Like it doesn't work, so she just goes straight down. I thought that'd be a funny bit if someone could edit that. This contraption doesn't seem to work. Anyways. Okay, so now we just spell House of Fun. Right, forgot. I need to put the actual cubes in. So, that's it. The lock is loose. I mean, they kind of spelled it out in big ass letters. Like, they really put an emphasis on fun. To be continued. Wow, that was it. I didn't even kill any of the monsters. I didn't even use any ammo or anything. After finishing the demo, I played another game where I actually used my gun. The first encounter was my first kill. The shooting in this game is a little odd. The way the character shoots her pistol feels kind of robotic in a way. It doesn't look very impactful, but it's very nitpicky of a, I guess a concern. Also, the reload button is tied to running, but only when aiming. It took some getting used to. One of the things that I actually like about this game is the sight icon on your HUD when you're shooting. Classic Resident Evil aiming was never great, mainly because of the tank controls do take getting used to for new players, and the fixed camera angles make it harder for people to aim at the zombies, trying to aim for the head or the chest. But it wouldn't be a classic survival horror game or an homage to Resident Evil games without these two elements. So how did Alisa fix this for newer players and people who have problems with those parts but still retain the same feel? This little icon here tells players when an enemy is in their line of sight. So when this turns orange, you're good to shoot. Adding this really helps the players save ammo and maybe even learn the right times and spots to shoot enemies, certain, angles, I guess. Really happy that this was added to the game. After killing the first doll, I got 5 gears. Also, the doll turned gray. I think this is a way for letting players know that the enemy is dead, though I can't be for sure since I wasn't able to test it with any other enemy types since there's only really dolls in this demo. Also, it seems that all the dolls that walk around get you 5 gears, whereas the crawlies only get you 2 or 3, I think. I ran back up the stairs to the shop to get more ammo for my pistol. It seems that in the demo, you can only buy so much ammo. Like, there's only so much that the shopkeeper has, because I bought, there was 3, and then I bought 1, and then there was 2. So I imagine that there's like limited amounts in the demo, or maybe even the game, not sure. Sadly, that didn't matter because I died, which the death screen made me laugh because of how sudden it was. Like, it's kind of like that whole Dark Souls kind of meme, where people put like the death screen after the baby eats the phone. Also, it seems that the health is more chunk based rather than status. So instead of RE system of caution and danger, it's just chunks in this demo. It's fine because to fit a system like that in the HUD style and layout might have been a little hard to figure out how to put that all into place. Though, if you want a little bit of a hint on your state of health, just look at how your character walks. If they're, walking normally, they're fine. If they're kind of limping, they're probably gonna die. After a couple of deaths, I finally got the Tommy gun, at the cost of my health. Sadly, I had killed most of every enemy in the entire dollhouse, so I could only use it on the one crawler and the big guy in the kitchen. I came back for you. Okay, he doesn't take any damage. As for the rest of the game, the layout of the map is good. I did use the map a few times to figure out where I've been and where I need to go, but I got used to the layout. The puzzles in the demo were a nice mix of easy and challenging, like the letterbox puzzle was easy if you pay attention to the text. And the key puzzle does take a bit, but it's either meant to or I'm just a dumbass that doesn't get puzzles the first, go around. Also, for anyone who plays this game, I highly recommend getting a controller. I haven't played it with a keyboard, but most games that have tank controls are much easier with a controller. My girlfriend who tried to play it with a keyboard had troubles, so highly recommend a controller. The music in the game is done by Arisa, who is the girlfriend of Casper, and she also voices the main character, Alisa. Also, sorry if I pronounced the name wrong, I'm terrible at pronouncing names. The music in Alisa is really good. It takes cues from, once again, Resident Evil, where each room has a theme and a tone. The music is ambient, with string instruments and piano playing. In big open rooms, it has a very brooding tone to it, but a piano key every once in a while to give the sense of a big grand house. Some rooms, it's just a piano to give a sense of thought and feel like a smaller room. In the kitchen, it sounds like a broken or twisted music box playing as the big man chases you around. It's honestly really nice to listen to, and I'm hoping that they sell the soundtrack on Steam because I would love to listen to it every once in a while. Really good work here. Also, the sound work in this game is really good with the dropping of the gears and the winding up sounds from the dolls. Really happy with it all. The game looks exactly what you're looking for in a retro survival horror game. The dollhouse, the enemies, and even Alisa herself all look great, and it's what I expect from a callback to PS1 games. While the gun animation is still a little off, to me at least, the way the characters walk, move, and run all look good. I even enjoyed the little hand thing that she does, where she's got them raised like this, as if it's just like, why am I wearing this dress? Just like walks around like this. I thought it was quite funny. The dollhouse looks great with the red carpet and pearlish white walls. One thing I did notice when editing this video was that when entering a cutscene, it would, for one frame, have no black bars and then suddenly have them. This most likely won't bother players since not everyone is recording video games, but it was a bit annoying for editing purposes. Thankfully, I can either just cut out the frame and it still feels right, or just take a picture of one frame and add on to it. This is really a pointless criticism towards the game. Anyways, the game looks really good and captures that PS1 style perfectly. Overall, I'm really looking forward to this game. It's the 5th game on my wish list, so I'm, a little excited about it. At the time of writing this, the game was supposed to come out on September 30th, and this video on the 29th. But the dev has recently made a post in the last few minutes of writing this that because of unforeseen Steam stuff that the game might not launch on launch day. While this is very sad news, it shouldn't stop people from talking about this game and getting excited. The gameplay is great and it adds new things to keep this game feeling fresh while still keeping its retro roots. The music in it is great and it adds well to the game, and the look is exactly what you're looking for in a retro survival horror game. Well, I don't know how much the game is going to be since it hasn't released yet, and so far as I know the dev hasn't said anything about the price. I'm still looking forward to picking up the game when I can and would love to play it with my girlfriend. So if you're looking for a game like old school Resident Evil games or into retro horror games, I highly recommend picking this one up. It has soul and love for the genre. I hope the dev has a good release and I can't wait to play the game when I can. you cut this shit please.